Hey guys, it's Jen. I've done this video 100 fucking times this morning. It's starting to piss me off. This is a video response to LessOfSarah, or Sarah as I like to call her, her video yesterday about food addiction. And I just want to touch on the topic really quickly. I've done this, like I said, 100 times, so I'm just going to be brief and to the point. And I wanted to touch on it because it's one of the topics that has come up that I feel pre-op that I have a right to speak on, or that I can speak on in some way, shape, or form. So here it is. The issue is, I believe, that humanity in general, love to have labels and names for things. It makes it easy to explain away. And I think that's why people are using it. It's newly recognized. Eating disorders are newly recognized, and Sarah's right about that. And it gives people something to say, an excuse for how they got to where they are, and it's an easy one. It's not easy if you actually struggle with food addiction. That is very complicated, very difficult situation. For most of us, I believe that it is not the case. I'm going to put this in terms that make sense to me, and if you follow along, then you understand. For me, it's like saying that I'm gay. I'm a lesbian. It fits for me. It's also a label. And if you have anything to do with the gay community, you know how much labeling there is that goes on, and people's discomfort with labels, especially people who are newly out or what have you, hate to put themselves in that label. But it's easy, right? Like, for me, I say, if you ask me, I'm a lesbian. It fits for me. No other explanation needed. I don't have to talk to you about why I'm a lesbian. I don't have to explain to you what it is about women that I love. I don't have to explain to you, I don't have to explain anything about it. All that I have to say to you is that I'm a lesbian, and everybody goes, oh, okay. And that's it. You're in the box. You fit in the box. It answers a lot of questions, and it makes sense. And I think that, likewise, in the weight loss surgery community, people want an easy answer. When somebody says to you, why did you have weight loss surgery? Rather than going into the details about how you got in the mess in the first place, and why you made the decision to have surgery, and why you couldn't do it on your own, or why you took the easy way out that pisses everybody off, rather than going into all of that, you can say, I have a food addiction. And people go, oh, okay. And the idea that you can just fit in less food, and okay, it answers all of their questions in one brief statement. And I think that's why people are hopping on that food addiction bandwagon. I agree with Sarah. I think that it is rude and disrespectful to the people who actually have a food addiction, because that is an added struggle over top of all the other reasons that we all got here. It's like, for me, it's like a straight woman coming out and saying, I'm a lesbian because I've experimented. I've kissed a girl. So, therefore, I must be a lesbian too. Or I'm bisexual, or whatever. To me, that's rude. To me, that is inappropriate. To me, it's not the truth. If you cannot see yourself, if you have never cannot see yourself with someone of the same sex in a long-term committed relationship, then you don't fit in the box. And I'm just using that, guys, as an analogy, and I know that I'll probably lose some followers over that analogy, but whatever, it makes sense to me, and it's how I can explain it, so that's what I'm doing. Don't put yourself in a box or give yourself a label that does not fit you. I am not a food addict. I got here of my own volition. I was fully aware of every bite that ever went in my mouth. I'm aware of the bad choices that I've made. I am aware that I have not taken care of myself. I am aware that I am fully responsible in a conscious manner for getting myself to this place. And now that I'm going through this process, I am reclaiming my independence. I'm reclaiming my self-worth. I am reclaiming my desire to care for myself. I am creating around me a support group, an accountability group, my friends and family. I'm rallying what I need to make this tool work. And if I were to say to you right now that I have a food addiction, one, I would not be being honest, I would be lying. I would be giving you the easy answer, or what I felt was the easy answer, so that I didn't have to be accountable for the realities of how I got here. And I am discounting someone else's struggle. Plain and simple. So I'm going to leave you with that as a thought. I believe that the vast majority of people who are in this community do not have an eating addiction. I believe that we got here via bad choices, misinformation, etc., etc. Please leave the labels where the labels are due. You're setting yourself up for failure if you're giving yourself a label that doesn't fit, because it gives you an out, it gives you an excuse not to succeed. And if you do have an eating addiction, then please seek help. If you haven't already, please go talk to somebody, whether that's an inpatient program, an outpatient program, what have you. You went through the surgery, you put your life on the line to get better. Please fix here along with the rest. If you haven't already done that, and I think that most of the people that I follow anyways that do have a legitimate eating disorder have already taken those steps, and you know, kudos to you guys. You're doing the hard work. And that's where I stand on this, guys. So please go see Sarah's video. I'm going to end this here. And that's what I think on the matter. So I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.